But please welcome to the show, Fred Head.
Hey, thanks for having me, Scott. I'm very happy to be here.
Are you really? Oh, great.
Yes.
This is Natasha. This is Moshe.
Hey, Natasha. Hey, Moshe. How you doing?
Hey, Fred. How are you?
Pretty good. Pretty
They both
good.
have names that end in
Yeah, I like that.
Thank
They
you.
rhyme.
You're kind of a positive guy, Fred.
I am.
You're
I'm
very happy to be here, too.
I'm very happy to be here.
You're from
Yes,
the
sir.
South, it seems.
Yes, I'm from Georgia.
Firmly from there.
Firmly, I'm not pretending to be somewhere else. I'm from the South.
From Georgia. What part of Georgia? You know, I was born there.
Oh, were you born near Atlanta?
I was born in Savannah.
Oh, Savannah.
Gorgeous, really?
Gorgeous
Cool.
place.
I'm
Gorgeous.
right outside of Savannah.
You're right
that's
outside.
convenient. The place he mentioned, you're from right outside
I'm
of there.
from right outside of it.
Where is that?
Yeah, it's a place called Gooseneck, Georgia.
Gooseneck, right next to,
Gooseneck.
right outside.
Yeah, right outside of Savannah.
Not within the city limits of Savannah, because that would be
right.
Savannah.
It would be, but right outside.
Right outside is a different town.
Yeah, there's like 2 gas stations and a Dairy Queen, and that place is called Gooseneck. That's where I'm from.
Don't get them mixed up, otherwise your car won't work and you're going to be sick.
And that's very true. Yeah, and it will not run off of an Oreo Blizzard.
But if you mix the 2 gas stations up, everything you'll be fine.
That
You'll be
may
totally
be okay.
Yeah, you're gonna be good.
You'll be totally fine. Yeah, but I'm happy to be here. I
Why are you shouting? Can I ask you that?
Am I being too loud?
I don't know. I mean, your voice it's very southern.
Yeah, okay.
It's
well,
kind
I
of-
can back up on the volume.
Well, it's a little
bit.
comedic in nature as well, I have to say.
I don't know.
You're just a regular
I'm
you
a
work in the
regular-
entertainment industry.
I'm a regular man.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can-
What does he do?
Oh, I drive beauty queens.
Drive beauty queen?
Yeah, you know when you see a beauty queen in a parade on a convertible?
Sure, yeah. I've had that experience. I've been lucky enough to have that experience probably
Yeah.
3 times in my life.
Yeah, I own a 1988 Chevrolet Camaro, and I got a little bath mat on the back of it, and I drive beauty queens.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long are these trips?
Well, you know, it's a
Oh
couple-
my gosh, you are really back off that mic.
I was being serious there. I was just being serious, so I can bring the volume down when I'm being serious.
Whatever volume you like to be at.
It's usually a couple miles, depending on the parade route. You know, the other day, I was driving Miss Sweet Onion in the Cranberry Harvest Festival, and that was probably a 2-mile ride.
Probably 2 miles.
Yeah.
In a circular fashion, or are you starting
that
at one
is
point, ending at
That one
another?
is a tight circle.
You don't.
A 2-mile circle.
I'm not wrong,
It's
Fred.
basically one block, then you make a right, another block, make a right.
Yes, and then
All the
you're
way.
back.
That was a controversial story, right? That
It was.
actually Miss Sweet Onion was crowned the beauty queen of the Cranberry Harvest Festival.
Oh, I
It's
read
like
that,
it's
yeah.
like diversity stuff where they will let
It
the onion
was.
in.
It's like
It
a
was.
sweet onion is not as sweet as a cranberry.
Not at all.
No, not
Now, are
at
those
all.
Vidalia onions?
They
or-
are.
Okay, yeah, I
They
like
are.
that.
Yes, yeah. And I believe that is a city in Georgia, Vidalia. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And
It's
kinda-
the only onion worth eating.
Yeah, I agree.
It's as much of a city in Georgia as Gooseneck.
It definitely is. It definitely is. But yeah, you know, but yeah.
That's a great transition.
Thank you very
So
much.
you're getting back on topic to driving around the beauty queens.
Yeah, well, you know, it's not. It might seem very easy. What I do.
You have a what class license do you have?
I have a C class.
You have a C class? Okay,
yeah,
great.
Yeah, so normal license.
Just normal license. Why do
yeah.
they call it a C class when we all have a C class? Shouldn't it be an A class? Like that's the normal? You know what I mean?
Well, I think the bigger the vehicle, the higher the class.
Okay, so C is the lowest it goes? Or like when you're driving
No,
a golf cart, is that a D class?
I think it's motorcycles D class.
Motorcycle is D. Okay,
And
is
then
there
a
an
golf
E?
cart is maybe an E.
Now, it's the reverse Disneyland because e-tickets used to be the best rides.
But that's how they set it up. You know that. The DMVs around the country looked at the Disney system, reversed
They
it.
reversed it.
And then they just reversed
Why do they call it
engineered
the DMV if mainly it's about cars?
Disney.
Disney.
the Disney of motor vehicles.
Natasha, you are just zoning out right now. You have no interest in
I
this.
hate Disneyland.
You hate Disneyland?
Yeah.
What do you hate about it?
I just think Walt Disney just is like a menace.
You know he's not with us anymore.
But somehow still.
Well, like, yeah, like even in our kid took a little class the other day and they gave her a Mickey Mouse stamp. Like, I don't want to tell her who Mickey Mouse is. I'd rather tell her like what a butterfly is.
Right. So you
then
don't
it's on her
want her to
diapers.
know who Mickey Mouse is, who Trump is.
I have a lot to
We're gonna
hide
have
from
a
her.
crazy. Have to have a crazy
I don't want to know.
conversation.
I
with
don't want her to know
someday.
who her father is.
how often do you get the call? How many parades are there?
Well, I was just driving Miss Chicken Taquito at the Sweet Pea Jubilee last week. That was very, very fun.
I'm getting hungry.
It's a lot of food based stuff.
Is it really? Because there are food sponsors. What's the industry there at Gooseneck?
But I mean, the industry is mostly agriculture.
Okay,
and
that
it's
makes sense.
harvest festivals and stuff.
Okay.
But I mean, I also drove Miss Duvet cover at the Collard Green Scream. So
there's
some agriculture, but some just sleeping stuff.
Yeah, the pattern's real off.
How did you get into this? I mean,
well, my dad. I come from a long line of beauty queen drivers.
Really?
Yeah. My dad.
What generation are you?
Well, me. What is like 3 below millennial?
No, I'm not talking about what Generation X or whatever. I'm talking like how many of your ancestors.
Oh yeah, well my dad drove Miss TV dinner at Eisenhower's inauguration.
Whoa,
Yeah.
Your dad drove in Eisenhower's?
I don't know if he had a permit.
Was he
for
an
that.
old dad?
I don't know if my timeline is right on this stuff because I'm already pretty old.
Oh,
Yeah, you
I
look
see,
like a
I see.
boomer.
I do, yeah. Well, my dad had me very young. He had me when I was 12 years old.
That is so young.
He was young.
So you must be very old then.
I am.
But your dad was very young when he had you.
He was. So you do the math.
I would prefer not to. You can just tell me.
I've
Yeah.
done the math.
And my dad's dad drove
Grandpa.
Miss Steam-Powered Train at the No More Polio Rodeo. So that was...
So that's quite a bit of time ago.
yeah, is that earlier? Would that make that earlier than that,
Yeah,
man?
you're the one with all the information. You tell me.
Sometimes, my timeline is off for historical events.
You're right. Your dad's dad definitely is earlier than your dad.
Yes,
That's
yes.
for sure, 100%.
Yes.
And then you
And-
came after your dad.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so
do
that lines up.
Do you have children yourself?
I do not.
You do not really. Is that
No.
a choice, childless by choice, or is that you just haven't had luck in that department?
I haven't had luck in that department.
Not even with
Really?
Sweet Onion?
You're driving around all these beauty queens. You think that maybe you could
You would think.
impregnate one of them?
Yeah, just
I
cut
know.
me off a slice of that Vidalia onion.
No, I don't.
The only
hit,
onion worth eating.
No, I don't hit on the queens.
Is that part of your job training?
Absolutely, yes. You do not hit on the queen.
Do you
you're
promise
driving.
them at the start of the drive that you're not going to do that?
Yes, I do a long monologue up top.
Really?
I've been in
Humorous
trouble.
or dramatic?
It's funny. People end up laughing, but it's supposed to be serious.
Okay.
I do a big long monologue up top.
Something at the end?
Yeah, and I'll do a little bit of movement at the end.
Right. Oh, okay.
I'll
A
add
movement.
yeah, I'm kind of.
Do you think maybe the reason you've never found love is because you're comparing the women that you date to these,
Great
beauty
question.
queens?
That is, I mean, because I have been around some of the most beautiful women in the world.
I mean,
You've
not
been, you've been right to the left of them.
Yes, right down. I mean, I have seen the left side of a woman's right left knee
You do the math.
so many
Yeah.
times.
Wow.
And I'm not sure right and left how that works
Sure,
out,
sure.
but
You're
I'm
an
sitting
older
there-
gentleman, yeah.
I mean, like I have seen so many beautiful
Like who?
women, like Miss Software Update Available.
Oh, that's a more modern one. Huh?
Yes, that was pretty
was
new.
recent,
I think that was like maybe sponsored by the tech industry. Miss Scary Movie 2.
Oh, so
Really?
specific.
From the late 90s or early 2000s.
Yeah. Better than Scary Movie 1, I think.
I don't know.
Oh, really?
The
Not
beauty
quite sure.
queen or the movie was better.
The movie. I'm
Oh.
talking about the movie.
How did the beauty queen compare to?
Worse than the movie, Scary Movie 2.
Worse than the movie. So you
Yes.
you love Scary Movie too.
I love Scary Movie 2.
What do you like about it?
I like Chris Elliott in that.
Andy
I
Richter?
like the way
What do you think about Richter?
Richter's good in it too. Richter's in there early on.
David Cross?
James Woods
Getting stabbed in the ear with a dick?
Yes, yeah. There's a lot of good jokes there. They got a big Firestone scene in there when the
Firestone, do you mean the tire company?
company. It was hyper specific for that.
Okay, so
time.
they had product placement.
yeah.
Okay.
Or you know how the tires were blowing up.
Oh,
for a
okay.
while.
Oh, right. Yeah.
They have a piece in that doesn't really hold up, but I still like it.
Because you remember what
I
happened.
remember it. And they have the dribbling the basketballs from that Nike commercial that's also pretty...
How often do you watch the movie?
I watched it a lot.
Do you ever call up the beauty queen and say, "Hey, you know,
I
do you
have
want to come over?"
Yes. Well, that's what the monologue is about up top. Like, that's where I crossed over the line.
Oh, it's the mistakes you made
Yes,
with
a mistake.
Scary,
A lot
Scary
of
Movie 2.
mistakes I've made.
So you start driving by talking about all the times you've crossed the line with an assurance that you won't this time.
Yes,
And,
yes.
and you say that's funny. It gets laughs.
It does get laughs. Yes.
It probably makes them feel comfortable in a way when you're like, here are all the beauty queens that I have taken advantage of,
Right.
and I won't do that to you.
And I have learned.
Have you noticed a different response in this post Me Too environment?
Yeah, less laughs. Definitely less laughs in this monologue portion. It used to be
Yeah.
playful. Oh, I'm just an old guy. Come on, it's fun.
You're a lot like comedians now. They have to change their material.
Yeah.
David Copperfield.
yeah.
Yes.
Guess
yes.
I'm not
Good
allowed to
one.
do this anymore.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's less fun, that monologue up top.
Right. But it still is fun because it's only
It's
less fun.
It's fun, but I mean, I'm still a big deal. I'm
Yeah.
still a big deal
Really?
around town.
How
Yeah.
do you mean?
I mean, I drove Miss Jimmy Dean Breakfast Bowl the other day, and I went to my Red Lobster, and I got a free chocolate lava cake. So
What's the progression from that? You drove her. Then what
I
happened? You went to
think-
then immediately you went to Red Lobster.
I think immediately I put the car in park, and I went to my Red Lobster.
Wait, you put it in park after driving her in that tight circle, and then
Yes.
the Red Lobster was right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a lot of Red Lobsters in my area.
Well, the Red Lobster is where the parade comes to an end,
Yes.
correct?
Yeah.
So there's
Usually-
the two gas stations,
Yeah.
the DQ,
It's a
and a
D-
lot of Red Lobsters.
No,
Yes.
it's a Dairy Queen Red Lobster. It's like a Taco
okay.
Bell Pizza Hut thing.
Yes,
Got it,
it's a
got it.
combo.
Got it.
Yeah. And what was I saying?
I don't know.
Oh, well, I got a free chocolate lava cake.
Yeah, what happened? So you put
Well,
it in park.
They
you
saw
walk
me.
across the
I
street.
put it in park, walk across the street, Red Lobster.
Now, did you just put it in park, or did you turn it off as well?
I turned it off.
Okay.
My car will overheat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that a concern when you're driving
Well,
these?
yeah, I mean, there's a lot of disasters out there. When
How
you
do you
drive
mean?
a car, it might overheat. When you're going real slow in a parade, you might have to find a solution. I had
What?
Did that not make sense?
No, when you're going real slow in a parade, you might have to find a solution.
Your
it's
car
overheating.
If
Oh,
your
if the-
car's
oh,
overheating, yeah.
okay.
Like I was driving Miss Everything Bagel the other day.
Oh, she's one of my people. Yeah, they have Jews in gooseneck?
Yeah, oh,
Amazing.
yeah, oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah. And I noticed some steam, so I had to cut the engine off.
Well, that's how you make a bagel. You steam them.
That is true. I did not know that. You have to steam them up, Scott. Did you know that?
Why are you accusing me of not
You
knowing
don't
that?
You act like you don't know how bagels are made. But yeah, so I found this strong kid in the marching band in front of me, and I tried to tie a chain to his tuba.
Okay.
And he pulled me all the way through.
All the way. Wow.
Yeah, he was very strong. He was a nice kid, and that was a tough parade because they don't just let anyone drive in the Kentucky for-profit prison parade. They do not.
Wow.
They do not.
Wow, you've been a part of so many hilarious sounding festivals.
Yeah, it almost seems like I only have a list of queens and parades and festivals, and I'm smashing them together.
I'm not getting that from you. This
Okay.
feels like
No,
an
I'm
organic...
getting a very deep, rich history.
Yeah, of gooseneck. What it's like to be in
What an
gooseneck.
interesting town to have so many parades with only 3 businesses.
Well, I do travel around. I'll
You
cart
do?
I'll cart my Corvette around to different parades, because if you need a convertible, you got to find a convertible.
This brings me to my next question. Did you buy the car knowing that this was something you wanted to do one day? Is that why you bought the
Absolutely.
convertible?
Well, yeah. I mean, I come from a long line of beauty queen drivers.
Yeah,
so
you're
I-
third in a line of 3.
Yes, and if you don't remember, my granddad is older than my dad.
Right, of course.
If that was confusing.
And I can't remember, the automobile was invented in the 20s or so, or the 10s or so.
Yes,
It goes back to there?
Yeah, well, he had a Model T.
Okay.
He had a Model T.
I have a
yeah.
question.
Yes, yeah.
Do you ever drive in any gay pride parades?
I have, yes.
In gooseneck, they have a gay pride parade?
They do.
That's
Really?
amazing.
How many people live in Gooseneck?
As I think 9.
9 million. 9 million.
I was I mean,
It's 9 million people.
Well, I was going to say, if it's only 9, then their chances are one of them is probably gay.
Well, he's
Yeah.
the parade.
He
It's
is.
Tom.
Right.
It's just Tom.
Yep.
So you've seen this parade.
So he
yeah.
just walks around the block?
Yeah,
He walks
it's
around the
Tom.
block.
Throwing
but
confetti?
I drove him around the block.
Oh, okay. So you've driven him.
I
Right.
have,
Because
yes.
beauty queens, they don't all have to be female
No.
these days.
No.
But Gooseneck is a conservative town. Did you get any flack from some of the townspeople for participating in the gay pride parade?
I did. They were like, oh, we don't need to celebrate this. And I was like, why?
It's just Tom.
Yeah,
It's
Tom.
just Tom. Everybody, he's the most fun part of the damn town.
What's fun about Tom?
He's hilarious.
Really? In what way?
He just makes jokes. He keeps the mood light. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
He does a great sexual harassment monologue. He's like, it's one of the funniest.
Oh yeah, it's really really funny, and people still laugh. at
Moshe,
this
you
one.
know him too?
I know Tom. Yeah, I know Tom, and I know Miss Everything Bagel.
Yes, you do
I
know
know the
Miss
two of
Everything.
them.
Your
Right.
two interests.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a tough job. You have to stay sharp.
In what
you
way?
know.
Yeah, do you find yourself practicing driving or
Yes.
practicing sitting next to beautiful women?
Well, you have to do a little bit of both. I have a simulator. It's like
Oh,
a
really?
flight simulator.
Sure.
Yeah, you just like input what you want to practice.
and computer graphics will come up and
Yes.
change?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
wow,
So
okay.
let's say you want to drive Miss Garlic Aioli. All right. And
Sure.
you these are getting less fun.
Well, I mean, you're just going in order chronologically,
That's
right?
true.
And
That's true. They're not all going to work,
Yeah.
in the Blackberry anniversary. Pretty normal festival.
Sure, of course.
So you choose, that, and then you're sent some obstacles,
Now,
like-
are these are you? Do you have an assignment? You're like, I better prep for this one in particular, and so you enter those.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, got it,
exactly.
got it.
So you'll be just thrown things like, oh no, Parade Marshal Steven Seagal is running late, so we need to stall.
Okay.
You
And
know,
how do
so
you-
what do I do? What do I do? What do I
you
do?
drive slow, or do you
Yeah,
put
you
it
just
in
hit the brakes.
Your
You just hit the brakes.
aforementioned park.
yeah. You can put it in park, but usually just hit the brakes.
Okay.
You just hit the brakes.
You hit
That's
the
it.
brakes, and do you stay on the brakes?
You can ride the brake a little bit, but you got to practice. You got to practice this stuff.
Okay.
Um,
What else happens in your simulator?
what else?
Or is that the only example that you have?
That's kind of
Steven
what.
Seagal, Garlic Aioli, Blackberry Festival.
Yeah, I'm not good at computer programming, so I've just been practicing that one.
Well,
you have to program the computer every time. So you created this simulator?
Yes, I built this.
Oh.
Yeah. So,
That's the demo software. If you want to go beyond Steven Seagal, Garlic Aioli, and Blackberry, you have to pay.
You have to
go
program
pro.
it yourself.
You have to do pro.
Yeah, and I haven't been able to unlock that. You have to
okay.
unlock it. I always hit the gas, and then
You're
you
hitting
ran
the
over
gas
Steven
and-
Seagal.
Yeah.
You ran him over.
And unlike some video games, you don't get points for it.
No, that's a
You're
bad
penalized
thing.
for
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's a tough job. There's a lot of competition out there.
You keep saying that. It's a tough job.
tough job. It's kind of what I reset with.
Oh, I understand. Yeah.
It's a lot of older men with convertibles in my area. I just lost.
Really? So there's competition?
Yes. I just lost out driving Miss HelloFresh in the corn salad commemoration. To Nate Waters,
Nate Waters.
Yes, he's very good.
What kind of car does he have?
He's got a 57 Chevy.
Oh,
Classic.
Big, nice. It's about 60 feet long.
60 feet long?
Oh my
long
God,
car.
these are big.
He's Roger's older brother, right?
He is.
Yep.
He is. Pink
Pink
Floyd.
Floyd.
Yeah, come on, Scott. Keep up.
Oh, God. See, why?
Pink
Of course I
Floyd.
knew who Pink Floyd is.
Stop the guy.
Stop
this guy
accusing
doesn't
me.
know who Pink Floyd
I
is.
knew who Bass Nectar was.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Yeah. I mean, he is his older brother, and he's known for his steady hand, and he'll wink at parade goers.
He'll wink at parade. Do you not do that?
No.
You don't want to close those
well, I
eyes.
started to, yeah, but it can get dangerous,
Yeah, especially if you double wink. And
Yes.
you keep them closed.
You will crash.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we're currently both submitted to drive Miss Undercooked Chicken in the Homeland Security
Wait,
hoedown.
why is there a
next week.
no one wants undercooked chicken? Like it seems
I
like
know it seems like
It seems like it's almost the wrong kind of thing to be.
yeah, but I
advertising.
mean, but that's what
it can
some
make
of the-
you sick.
Well, some of these pageants are like beware of this.
Oh, so the salmonella pageant
It's an
is not
awareness.
Yes.
celebrating salmonella.
No,
It's-
no.
Oh, okay.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Why do they call it salmonella when salmon is there in the title when it could be about anything?
Yeah, it could be like tuna Ella.
Tunella.
Yeah.
Tunella.
Exactly.
Shrimpella.
Shrimpella.
Well, thanks for coming by.
Thank you so much for having me.
I learned so much.
You could just ask
I
me.
haven't introduced you yet, sir.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You're not supposed to talk until I say your name.
I get excited.
You are excited. I
excitable.
love that you're excited to be here.
Baby, I'm excitable.
All right. Well, he is a clergyman, and I've said that several times at this point because there's no other information here.
Well, what else do you want to know? Just ask me.
Well, I haven't introduced you yet.
Okay. Well, let's take it back.
Okay, take it back to what? Okay, he's a clergyman.
Back to one.
Man of the cloth. Please welcome to the show for the first time, Pasta.
I'm happy to be here. Yeah. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, you know what? There's only
Say my name again. Say my name.
Pasta.
Say my name. Say my name. When no one
Part
is
one.
around you. Say, baby.
Wycliffe remix.
No. Okay. Well, he on it. He was. He helped found
Did
it.
he?
I think
He
had
helped
something
out.
to do with them at
With
the
Destiny's
beginning.
Child, yeah.
With Destiny's
well,
Child.
but he maybe did no. I can't remember.
He did no. Yes, he
yes,
did.
yes, he did. When they asked him to do no, he was
He
like,
said, yeah,
maybe.
and then that maybe turned into a yes, and somebody said amen. Okay.
Welcome
That's
to the
a
show,
word.
Pasta.
Thank you so much, baby.
This is Phoebe.
Phoebe, it is a pleasure to meet you. I hear you're not religious.
I'm not.
Not religious at all. Okay, that's beautiful.
Can you convert her?
I could damn try my hardest
Yeah, okay. Well,
while respecting her boundaries.
Yeah, I want the God TED Talk. You know?
Okay.
yeah.
Well,
Boy, what if God did a TED Talk?
I feel like some
This
of
is
them
a
are
good. This is a good
vaguely
sketch for
related.
Funny or Die.
No, wait a minute. What
no.
if God was actually one of us?
Oh shit! I've never even thought
Now,
about
y'all
that.
about to piss me off today. Let me get to my sermon. I have a word.
I have to say shoot. Sorry.
I have
shoot.
a word.
Okay, we got it.
And what do I say? Y'all peeing me off?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Now, you are a man of the cloth. We mentioned that
I
before.
am a man of the cloth.
Where do they call it practice?
I do practice. But are we
Practice
talking
what
about
you preach.
Are we talking about practice? That's a reference a lot of y'all not going to get.
I don't know. What is it?
Phoebe gets it.
I vaguely get it.
Phoebe gets
I vaguely
it.
get
Are we
it.
gets
talking
things.
about practice?
Sports.
We're not talking about the game.
Sports.
You're
Sports.
getting warmer.
Some sort of sports
Yeah.
thing.
We're getting warmer. We're not talking about practice. No, we are
she's-
talking about practice. Why are we talking about the game? Come on, somebody in this house today.
Is it
knows-
Ted Lasso? He's so
Okay.
nice.
No. Do you believe in that 20 Emmy nominations? 20
What
for
do you
one
think
show?
about that? For one
It's
show?
pissing me off.
You should divvy it up and give some to
They
other
really
shows.
should. 20. I saw a
20.
billboard that said 20 nominations.
Can you?
Now,
can
there's
you
some
fathom
shows that don't have none.
It's so
And
weird.
meanwhile, a one show has 20. Does that make any sense?
Meanwhile, you got a
Eat
guy
the
like
rich.
me getting up
We
at-
need to eat the rich. I'm
You
starving.
got a guy like me getting up at 8:30 in the morning to check to see if I got one.
You didn't get one.
Nothing.
I got a damn text message from somebody talking about congratulations, and I'm like, "Are
Thinking
you
that-
serious?
You didn't get
I didn't get nominated. A program I watched got nominated. Sometimes I'm on that program.
Sure. Oh, you've been on that program.
I've been on the
Okay.
program. I do music sometimes on that program.
Well, of course, we don't want to talk about that. We want to
No,
talk about what you're
pissing
here to
me
talk
off.
about. That,
Okay.
yeah, peeing on you.
Peeing on me. Scott been peeing on me since I got here. Give it a rest.
Tell us about your whole. Where
How
do
did
you,
I get started?
No, I don't want to. I don't want to talk about how you got started. I want to talk about where you're from, what you do, and why you do it.
Age, sex, and location. Okay. Well, age. A man never tells his age because you want to be able to mess with all types of women. Sex. I'm not having it as I am a clergyman.
Oh, that's right. Have you ever had it?
Dabbled. Never to completion.
Is that what they call it now?
Never to completion. I'm a generous
when
lover.
I was in school, we called it fingering, but you call it dabble.
Wait, do you know what soaking is?
No,
What is that?
What is it?
No,
Nobody?
Is it
No.
when you put vodka on a tampon?
That's not
That makes
boosting,
more
right?
sense. No, but Phoebe, you extended your fingers like the old Palmolive commercial. You're soaking it.
No, soaking is like some religious teenagers think they can get away with it and it's still virginity, where you just enter and then stay and then hang out and don't thrust.
Nobody
I
thrusts.
see.
Does anybody ejaculate?
No.
This episode is turning blue, and the fans.
I'm sorry. I know you're a
the fans
clergy
are gonna
person.
blame me, and I didn't come in here with that intention. I
No, of
came to
course
talk
not.
about Pastor.
Okay, pasta.
That is who I am.
Wait, is it pastor pasta?
Well,
or
it depends
pasta?
on where you're from.
Oh, okay.
For me, it's Pastor.
Is it pastor? How do I spell this?
Okay.
Because I wrote down
Pasta.
I wrote
That's what your
down
board said.
pasta like it was pizza, like the Little Caesars.
Well, it's two different words.
Oh, okay.
You spelled them the same, love, but they're not the same.
But they're two. Can you spell two different words the same?
I need to really think about this. It feels like a trick.
Like bird and
Spell
bird.
two different words.
That's the same word.
Well, that's the same word. Can you spell two different words the same? Sure, yeah, you can.
What do you got?
We do in our language. I know there are words.
I dare you to think of one. No. What about that? You spell
No.
that's
Two different words.
but they're spelled differently because
Two
it's
different words the
KNOW,
same.
and then those are homophones.
Yes, because context matters. I went to school, and so there are words that are going to be different words, but are spelled the same. But I didn't come to talk about that on today.
Okay, no. What did you come to talk about? We've gotten your. We
did
don't know
ask-
your age. You've dabbled in sex.
Yes. So
Where are you
soaked,
from?
and I have the terminology, the proper
Okay.
terminology from my experience, and that's something beautiful about therapy. You'll get the words to describe what you're experiencing. So,
Okay.
Phoebe, I'd like to thank you on today.
Yeah.
All right. Okay,
Anytime.
now everybody.
She is not a therapist, though. I should not a licensed therapist.
She's
though.
not a
Oral
licensed. Well, I'm not a licensed driver, but I drive.
Oh, really?
All right.
Isn't that a sin, though?
Is it a sin, Scott? Do you believe in God?
Well,
Not G-O-D, G-A-W-D.
okay, I believe in God. Yes,
Do you believe in God?
of course. Yes,
You have a relationship with God?
I do. I do have a relationship. Yes.
Okay, cool. All right. I
We're
guess
not on
my
speaking
work here
terms,
is-
but
No, you don't talk to him?
no, I don't. I unfortunately,
Them.
pronouns they them. I do. I don't often send the old verbal missive up there.
But maybe, every word, deed, and action
I
is
do
a
ask.
prayer.
I ask God to damn a lot of things.
Okay. So when you say God damn, you're asking him.
I'm asking,
It's a
please, will you
curse.
damn this thing and
It's a
send it to
curse.
hell?
It's a curse.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. I don't really believe in hell.
Really?
No.
This is the kind of religion I like. It's where it's like there is something going on afterwards, but you're not going to be punished for anything. You're
No, you're not gonna be
Punisher
punished.
in stores now.
Punisher in stores. Congratulations, love.
Thank you.
I think
You
what you're
finally got in
doing is
stores.
phenomenal.
Thank you
Really.
very much.
You're a music fan.
I'm a big music head.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about
I love the
Destiny's Child
sound of
earlier.
it. I love the sound.
That's 99% of it to me.
Yeah.
It sounds so good. Music. It also makes me
When it
lose
doesn't sound
control.
good?
But also music make me
That's
lose
true.
control.
Yeah.
as well.
Good
So
old
what
Missy.
did I come here to
Missy
talk
should
about?
put out more stuff, don't you
Missy
think?
Elliott?
Yeah.
Missy Misdemeanor.
Yes.
What if I...
Well, and when
I
does
wanna
she
be-
start going to a Missy federal crimes?
Yeah. I feel like-
This is my tag.
No,
that's
I
not working
understand,
out.
but I feel I was gonna try to help you out, but then
Thank
I
you.
realized I couldn't. I was watching you drown, and I wanted to save you, baby. But
You ever see anyone drown?
I once time did a baptism
Oh no!
in the deep end of a swimming
Not
pool.
the deep end. You got to do it in the shallows.
In the swimming pool.
As Lady Gaga said.
I can't swim.
Oh no!
I can't swim.
Why did you choose to do it in the deeps?
Well, that's what we had. We had a big. When somebody says they want to get baptized, you do it. You don't start asking
sure, but
questions.
they don't say I want to get baptized in the deep end.
Well,
with
no one
somebody
ever
who can't
says I want to
swim.
get baptized in the little kiddie pool either, but I've done that as well, Scott.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
so, all right. And so I did go ahead and try to baptize someone in the deep end of a pool. So I did
So
watch
they
someone
were drowning.
Yeah.
You can't.
I can't swim.
Right. So you couldn't help. Were you holding on to the side or?
You see, I was holding them.
Right.
And then I realized we was both drowning.
You're like,
And
fuck
I said,
this.
I ain't going. I ain't
Right.
going. I have shit to do.
Right.
Shoot to do. Excuse me.
Here on
'Cause
Earth.
I'm here on Earth. Shoot to
Yeah.
do on Earth.
He is a driver. Oh, he's been on the show before. Please welcome to the show, Fred Head.
Hey, Scott, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good.
Ya.
Good
Oh,
to see you
my
again.
God.
I remember you.
You remember me?
Of course, I
right?
remember you. You had an
course.
iconic appearance here on the show that I would never
Very
forget.
iconic that you must follow up on.
Yeah, of course. This is Phoebe, by the way.
Hey, Phoebe.
What's up?
Nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet
That's
you.
I saw you smash that guitar. That was awesome. It's funny. I've actually been smashed by a guitar.
So you've been on the
Yes,
receiving end.
Yes, I have.
Were you there at SNL when
No, no. I just have a weak body, and I picked up a Fender Telecaster, and it fell right on top of me.
Oh, Fred
And it
Head smashed
me.
thyself?
Yes, and it kept smashing me, similar to like the end of a concert.
This is like when
it lit me on fire.
No,
Yes,
like Jimmy?
played me with its teeth.
Ooh, okay,
yeah,
all right.
yeah. It was tough.
Okay,
it
you
was
look good, though.
Hey, I appreciate that. Yeah,
look
it was
good.
years ago. I mean, I got some back issues. I can't sleep much at night because of it.
Oh,
Okay.
really?
But,
Wait, you sleep during the day, though?
Yeah, I'm nocturnal.
You're just out.
I sleep during the night. I hold myself up by my feet from a little pole.
okay.
Sometimes I use sonar.
Now I have a question for
Yeah,
you. Just
go ahead, pal.
Well, this is past
And
the past.
can I say tagliatelle?
Tagliatelle.
Can
How
I
does
say tagliatelle?
You sure can. How a nice
talk to me
with a
about
nice-
some garlic with
a
no cream sauce on
Listen,
it.
honey, I will.
You okay?
You guys both
How
want to
about a
talk at the same time.
How about a traditional? Is that a problem?
Yeah,
no,
do you
not
have a
on this show.
problem with that?
Not on this show. No,
right.
of course not.
Okay. Well, now.
Can you believe he brought us all the way
Oh,
here?
he brought us all the way
won't let
here.
us
Now
talk
he
to
won't
us,
even talk
each
to
other.
me because we
That's
like
why
each other.
like
We
each other.
we
really,
get on together.
I like the spikes on the back of
right,
your neck.
and I like the way you look.
Dang.
All right.
Anyway.
Anyway, as I was trying to say, tagliatelle. Have you
Yeah.
ever had a lamb ragu? Tagliatelle.
Oh, yes.
All right.
I mean, sometimes, I used to be chicken beef only. And I used to be like, you had me at hello, you lost me at lamb. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I do know what you
know what I mean.
Baby, where are you from?
I'm from Gooseneck, Georgia.
I thought I heard something like that in here.
Yeah, Gooseneck, Georgia. I ain't no hogue, baby.
You ain't no hoe,
I was
baby.
born in a field.
You were?
Damn right.
Okay, but no one was disputing
My
it,
mom
baby.
laid
Okay.
down behind a bunch of corn and had my ass.
Oh my God!
Yes, she
Come
did.
on, Mama did that.
Yeah,
Okay,
my
did
mama
you-
don't play. No, not a epidural inside.
Not an epidural.
Spit my ass out, kept working.
Oh, she
Kept
was,
So you
working.
came out
she was
her
working
mouth?
in those fields.
Yeah, she was.
You came out her mouth. You a throat baby.
No, she spit me out. I know, I ain't
That's
no
your
throat
throat.
baby. I ain't no throat baby, but I know that song. We like that song.
You a throat baby. Okay, no.
You know about that song, Scott. About
I do. That was
you
what I-
want a throat baby.
Do a
You
little
gon-
bit of it for me.
Talk to me about his throat baby.
Throw baby. What do you want? Throw baby.
Baby.
What do you need?
But you remember me, Scott. I used
course
to
I
drive
do.
beauty queens. I got a 1988 Camaro convertible with a little bath mat on the back, and I drive beauty queens. And parades are back.
Parades are back. That's right. You would drive
Parades
them in parades.
Yes, I drive.
Those were protests. I see. Those were actually protests.
I was trying to take a left right into one of those protests, and they were like, "This ain't the moment for you. This ain't Little Miss Sweet Indian's time."
Right, exactly.
You know
but
what I
you
mean?
keep calling protest parades.
Well, anytime people are gathering and marching and screaming, I'm like, "Hey, can I get my
the beauty
Camaro in
queens.
here? Where are the beauty queens? Get them out of the house."
Okay.
They need to do a slow wave like
Okay.
they're holding a little egg.
A little baby egg. But you know, you could try. You got any eggs around here, Scott?
I have no eggs, unfortunately. No.
Damn.
That's a damn shame.
We have a strict bring your own egg policy here.
You brought us all the way
Here,
here.
no eggs, no eggs,
Not a
right.
single
That's
egg.
some
Well, at least
bullshit.
that's
At least
six.
have an egg.
At least half a
Ain't offer
dozen.
me no water,
with
no
brown,
eggs,
maybe.
no nothing.
It's
Right.
fine with the white ones.
Listen, anyway.
Anyway, of course we remember you. We remember everything about you. But catch those people
Yeah,
up
I
who.
mean, it's been a tough year for us who drive in parades. It ain't been many parades with the whole pandemic. But I, when March hit last year, I quarantined.
You did?
I shut
Oh,
down.
good.
Yeah, I quarantined for almost 3 weeks.
And you saying it like you're.
almost 3 weeks.
I was about 17 days. I quarantined. I shut shit down.
That's on the bad end of 2 weeks. You can't
I
say
shut
17 days.
shit down.
What? Okay, but then you had to
but
get
then
out
we
there?
had to get back out there.
Yeah,
We
of
had to
course.
get back out there and
your
and start-
livelihood.
Yeah, so my first parade back, I drove Miss Sugar-Free Cereal into Potato Gala, and we had a good time. We had a really good
I
time.
love that parade.
Isn't it nice?
Oh, it's
they
beautiful.
dressed potatoes up fancy. You know how you put little spears in potatoes that'll power a lamp?
Right.
You can also put those spears and put them in a little dress.
Oh, okay.
And they can go to a gala and they'll power the
And you
lights
drove
for the
a potato.
gala.
Nothing in the rule book says you can't put a dress on it.
Now,
No,
can I ask you how? Now, can I ask
Go
you
ahead.
how the potatoes is waving?
Oh,
Like
they're
had
like
an
they're holding a little
egg.
a tinier egg.
Like a quail egg.
Like a quail egg.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll drive a potato.
Okay.
I
You'll,
got no
you'll drive a
problem.
potato? Really?
Yeah.
So someone calls you up. Say Phoebe calls you up and says, "Hey, will you drive a potato?"
You got a potato that won a pageant and you want to drive it?
How
yeah.
do you feel about tendrils on potatoes? Like, how does everybody
Yes.
feel?
Oh,
I
damn.
don't know. Tendrils in
Well, that
general.
just means more potato for the gamer, you know?
more potato for the beta.
yeah.
Are you a beta?
Are you a beta?
No,
Alpha. You're
I'm an alpha.
Alpha?
Unless you want me to be a beta.
Yeah.
Because the real
This is
alpha,
what a beta would
the
say.
real alphas can be betas if you
Yeah,
want them
exactly.
to.
Because you're a switch.
I'm first.
Yeah, you're a switch.
I'm
You're a
first.
switch, okay.
Yeah, I'm first. Yeah.